Hey, I was just sitting here thinking about some stuff, right? And it sent me down memory lane, and I want to share an experience with y'all. So I'll never forget what it felt like transitioning from a level 2 to a 3 and being in trouble going to the disciplinary, Lebanon Correctional. It's a closed security level 3. It's completely different, and I noticed this as soon as I got there that I had fucked up. And I was nervous too because of all the shit I heard about this place. And actually, a lot of people consider it within the first 2 of the worst spots in Ohio. But so what ends up happening, we get there, right? The first thing I noticed is how big it is, looming. I'm in this building just looking at me. And it's got all these intersecting corridors, which was different because in level 2s, it's like an open dorm. We get in there, we're getting yelled at by the COs, you know, they're throwing our shit around, telling us what's gonna be. But they got these batons, these big sticks. I had never seen that before. And they were allowed to have them. Then like the females are different. They got this like don't fuck with me attitude. And everybody reminds you of like a SRT. They were just different COs. You could tell that they weren't playing no games and they weren't rookies that just got there. So we get marched in here, right? And there's this tape on the ground. They're telling us like these are designated walking areas. Don't go anywhere outside of these areas and only go when you're told. You gotta have a pass everywhere you go. You gotta walk on these lines and shit. So like they're doing that. We get put in medical. But within our first 5 minutes sitting down, a man down went off, a signal 3. So for those who don't know, it's a button they could press, and it's got a transponder, and it tells other COs, I'm in a situation, I'm in a dire situation right now. Well, the next thing we hear is like these waves of people running past medical, but it's combat boots slapping the ground mixed with the batons and the keys going. And after like the 3rd wave, we're all looking at each other. It's like 13 of us on this ride in, and we're just like, what the fuck? You know, they didn't waste no time getting to it. Little did I know at that time, that's normal there for them to have at least 2 or 3 on a good day and upwards of like 10 on a bad day. And what's different about how they do it there is they'll come from different areas of the prison, like case managers, all type of people would just come running to try to help. But they got this weird tier system there with getting in trouble. It goes in increments of 7, 14, 21, 28 days. And it goes in order. And once you reach 28, you stay there. So you get in trouble for something, 7, 14, 21, 28. But on that last time, it'll never change. So from there on, every time you get in trouble, you're doing 28 days in the hole. And it's crazy because that's just like how it is. You earn what that shit is. And they got it where if you do like 2-on-1s, like what happened to dude, it's automatic 29. Any kind of STG shit fighting, if it's more than if it's 3 people, you know what I'm saying, instead of just a 1-on-1, they automatically assume that. It was just a wild spot, y'all. Like there was a lot going on at all times. And I've seen days where they just locked down the whole prison because so much shit would be going on from block to block. But it was actually a lot of crashing out going on too. Like people would get their people together and come run into another block and just smash some dudes real quick and then try to run back. And just they'd have packs on them and ready to go to the hole. Like they don't give a fuck. Shit's crazy. I definitely don't miss that shit. I was just telling y'all a quick story because it was wild there. Like it was a lot going on. That's for damn sure. And as far as the hole, it was actually jumping in the hole. Like everybody, no matter who you get put in with as a bunkie, it's like a 8 out of 10 chance they got something on them, which is good for you. And you could do it yourself because you could stash shit in your mat. That's the only prison I've ever seen that grabs your actual mat and brings it to you. So it's a thing where everybody just sews stuff into the mat there, you know? And then you have coffee, candy, radio, anything that you put in there to have on hand while you're doing your bid in the hole, you know? So yeah, 9 times out of 10, you're back there trading out a radio with your bunkie, back and forth, jamming, or 1 earbud each, smoking cigarettes, smoking green, doing strip, all that, whatever, you know? That's how it was. It's just like one big party, and it was wild. I ain't never seen a hole like that. And you come out for rec too, but everybody's doing wheeling and dealing up, and you know, either got the porter going back and forth, or you're sliding the fucking, you know, fishing under the doors. You get some crafty ass motherfuckers you'll meet in there though. I learned some of the weirdest shit. I need to start making videos about that shit. showing tutorials on different things. I remember. Oh yeah, and they even let you keep your shoes too. It's wild. So people stash shit in the tongue. Yeah, it was crazy. And I'm gonna end this with this. You know, it feels good though to be at home on a Friday at 9 p.m. just bored, wanting to just lay down and relax for the night. I could be doing a lot of other things that, if I wanted to be trying to have fun, that's really not fun. And I understand that, but it was like a stepping stone for me to get to here, you know? That it's all right to just feel left out and be lame and not do nothing. That's all right sometimes. But yeah, so until the next one, stay safe, stay free, stay blessed.